what you see. Come and get it with me. I know you deserve all you want. 'Cause your heart's made of gold. But don't wait till you're old. If you want it, I get you some.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel for No Offense, All Offense with me, Joleen, stand-up comedian and pop culture vulture. This is where I give you my unfiltered opinion about all things pop culture, trending news, reality shows we watch, all the things. No offense, all offense. Some people might be offended, some people might not. We might agree on some things, we might not. But it's comedy. We're roasting, we're recapping, and we're talking about stuff. So we are back. You guys, I hope you had a wonderful holiday, Thanksgiving if you're in the US, and just a great week for everyone everywhere else. I took a little bit of a break. I mean, after Big Brother, I get so damn tired. And I forget like how tired I am. And I really just took some time. I did put out some Big Brother postseason content, and today we'll be talking about some Big Brother postseason, some trending news stories, just some fun stuff, you guys. Some stuff we can have a laugh. Let's have a laugh. So I did just take some time to spend with my doggos, producer Tilly, my husband, and now I'm back. We're back. I set up a bunch of lives. I did the thing that's hard for those with ADHD. I scheduled things in the future. So I scheduled some No Offense, All Offense. So hopefully I'll be able to hit it Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9:30 Pacific, unless something, comes up. Life happens. Dogs happen. If the fur babies need me, and then I tend to have to move it back. But we're doing it. And then tonight I'll be back talking about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills after it airs. Because luckily I have Sling TV. So I can watch my Bravo shows in the East Coast time, even though I'm way over on the West Coast. So hello everyone. Shout out to my mods. Shout out to all the lean team here. I missed you guys. I miss talking to you live, but I do kind of like putting out edited material. It's kind of fun to dive into. So I've been downloading all of these postseason live, what are they called? Instagram lives that they've been doing with each other. And this cast of Big Brother, they love a Instagram live, but they don't save all of them. So old Jolene, the journalist, aka stalker, social media stalker, goes and finds it so that we can break it down. So I have some coming up for you guys with some funny commentary and little clips and all that. So yeah, smash that like. Let's set a like goal for 500. Let's see if we can get it, you guys. Hit that like. If you want to support the channel further, you know the drill. You can send a super chat while we're live. I'll highlight your comment. You can send a super thanks after the video posts. You can also hit me up on the Venmo, PayPal, Cash App. All the little links for that are in the description, also at the bottom of the screen. And if you want to, you can join my YouTube membership. You can also check me out on Patreon, wherever you guys want to. And it's just if you want. You don't have to, okay? So, yay, we're back. Yeah, my household is a little more important than the interwebs, but I love you guys regardless. I am so sorry. How's Teddy? Teddy's doing so good. No dogs are sick right now. We just had a little dog vomit situation for a couple days, a different dog each day. And then even producer Tilly got in on the action, but they're good. They're fine. Buffy got groomed for the first time, you guys. Oh my gosh, I'm going to sneeze. So I'm going to stop my cam and mute for a second. Sorry, guys. Okay, I didn't realize that my avatar is still that guy. Me and Busy went live on Sip and Key last night. And we were doing characters. And my audio avatar is this guy. Long story. You can watch Sip and Key if you want to check it out. If you want to catch up on the YouTube drama, you can always go to my other channel, Sip and Key, with my dear friend Busy Blue, where we somewhat keep up on it when we can. I think Joseph Boza calls them the housewives of the YouTube trailer park. The YouTube reality TV regular people beef sector. I don't even know what it's called. Indiana Girl Jules, thank you so much for being a member for 29 months. So excited to see you back. Everyone deserves a break. I have done, you have some Kohl's Cash shopping and online. Oh, you've done some with Kohl's Cash shopping and online. My teenage daughter is expensive. Oh, I can imagine. I know I was expensive. Thank you, artist, for the first super chat of the live. So appreciated. Happy holidays, Joleen. That is so great. It's so great. Okay, let's see. Hey, Buffy, come here. Come here, Buff. Do you want to look at? Okay, there's Buffy. Look at Buffy, you guys. Buffy got her first grooming. Look how happy she is. Do you want to show them your little? So I didn't know how they should cut her hair. Because she's like a terrier mix. I think she's like a silky poodle Westie terrier mix. I'm not sure. But I think I had them cut it too short because she used to have these like long hairs on her legs and her ears. But it's okay. It'll grow back. But she's so cute. So she had her first grooming with us. And she was really good. We got her report card. And they said she was really good. And so that made me feel a lot better. So she looks really cute. Hopefully I'll be able to pick her up here in a little bit and we can really see what's going on. Okay, after I sneeze, now I have to blow my nose. So let's play a little clip. Let's just do a little nonsense here. A little Housewives of Salt Lake City.
Things that are going on there are a lot deeper than this nonsense.
You guys. Things that are going on are a lot effing deeper than this nonsense. Okay. I know she's just such a happy baby. And then Teddy's over here laying down and you can't really see him. But I said, it's time to go to work with mommy. Let's do this stuff. All right, you guys. So let's get into some no offense, all offense things we're going to talk about today. Now, I hate to start and be the bearer of bad news. I really do, you guys. But Big Brother 25 has suffered a breakup. Okay. And I'm so sorry to be the one to, put this out there, but I think some of you might be aware and maybe not. Riley and Matt have ended their showmance. So Big Brother wasted all of that time, all of valuable edited episode time on this no man's showmance, only for them, which we knew, we called it. They are not together, according to Riley. Okay. Riley's TikTok. We're going to play it here. Let me pop in an AirPod so we don't hear anything come back, any feedback. Okay. Hopefully. All right. It's connected. So sorry, you guys. I know you guys are really rooting for these kids, but, he didn't win the 750, but he did get off the show and we did think he might see that there are a lot of ladies out there. Okay. Yes, Stephen, in the words of Danny Donato, shocker. Chica Rocca says, fomance for their fomance, no man, showmance. Let's take a listen. Let me know if you guys can't hear this.
Am I dating Matt? We are not dating right now. He needs time. We talked about it. He needs time. He is doing his thing, and I'm not going to interfere. I'll always be his friend. But right now, he was pretty honest, and he said that it's not a good time for him, and he needs to. He's overwhelmed. He has a lot going on, so I'm just gonna.
AKA super famous, back to diving, Louisiana hot chicks with Louisiana hot sauce.
I'm going to be there for support when he needs me.
She's pissed. Girl, I know you wrote that letter and everything. Even her hair extensions are pissed. Everything is pissed. Poor Riley.
And that's that.
I love how we're gonna be friends. We're gonna be friends forever. Friends forever. Like the same about friends until the end. No, you guys knew each other 2 weeks. Honey child. Honey boo-boo child. No, it's okay. You're young. You're beautiful. You got it, girl. But this was such a mess. This is why Big Brother, they waste their time on these faux-mance, no-man showmances. And then we know this is going to happen. Meanwhile, Cory in America, I watched a live stream of them, right? What is up with the extensions, Riley? I've never had extensions. I do. I think 2024 is going to be the year of the Auntie Jolene tries extensions because my hairdresser, shout out to Lexi, she's young, she's hip, she's cool. And she's like, we should do it. We should try it. I love how I just love young people. They're like, let's do it. Let's take a risk. I'm like, yeah. How much is it? And I'm like, ooh, okay, maybe. I don't care. I'll take horsehair as long as they don't hurt the horse. I'll take dog hair, just something that's soft and nice. But something is going on with Riley's. They're very uneven. I don't know if that's normal. I'll take even the clip-ins. Let's look at this again. Poor Riley and these extensions. I do like the color though.
Am I dating Matt? We are not dating, right?
I bought synthetic wigs like this off of Amazon during the pandemic. And I was wearing them. If you guys watched me back then, you saw I had Party City wigs, and this kind of looks like that.
Now, you know, he needs time. We talked about it. He needs time. He is doing his thing, and I'm not going to interfere. You know, I'll always be his friend. But right now, he was pretty honest, and he said that it's not a good time for him, and he needs to. He's overwhelmed. He has a lot going on, so I'm going to be there for support when he needs me, and that's that. Am I dating Matt? We are.
This is rough. This is so rough because she's like, okay, he actually told me it's not a good time. So he was like, hey, Riley, thanks. Yeah, the Q-tips, I burned them. I ate them. I drowned them in the pool. It's not going to work. You can tell she's just like, screw this guy. She went to the Bold and the Beautiful with him. She took pictures for him. You know, she cheered for him on Instagram Live. But I think they kind of both got what they could out of the relationship. You know, they got a little bit of 15 minutes of fame, if you will. You know, she got to be in more episodes. So not a horrible deal for Miss Riley. But yeah, those, I know my StreamYard pick is from last night's Sip and Key. It's so bad. I kind of like it now though. You have polyester hair. It's kind of like what Bo said to Janelle. And Blaine says her extensions are sewn into, maybe it's, her beanie or her, what's it, a toque? What do Canadians call these things? Toka? No, that's not it, Jolene. A torque? I call it a beanie into her little hat. Maybe they are. I would actually wear a beanie with hair extensions in it. Okay. Joseph says, at least they're not faking it like Taylor and Joseph. I mean, no comment. They were really good friends. They were very close, very platonically close, not gross. Julius, yes, hit the like button, y'all. Okay. So we have that go down. We had that go down in the DM. So RIP Miley or Reich. No, his name's not Mike. Rat. RIP Rat. Riley and Matt or Miley. I like rats. RIP Rat. Pronounced twok. What? Woke? Twoke? Toke? Toke. No. Why can't I pronounce that, Stephanie? I took French. Toki Toka. Meanwhile, you guys, Cory in America did a live stream. Okay, so here's the latest on AmeriCory, Comerica, or commercial, as we call them. A toque. Toque? Is it toque, Draga? I'm going to look up the pronunciation real quick because I feel crazy. Okay. Pronunciation. Let's hear them say it. Okay. Yeah, use my microphone. Wait, no. Okay, how do you say... Okay, I'm going to watch this little YouTube video real quick. Why isn't it saying it? Toque. Okay, so it's a toque. That doesn't sound right. That's what YouTube's telling me. It's toque. So I don't know if I have it right. And now my computer froze. So hopefully you guys can still see me. I'm going to have to click on my own video to make sure you guys can see me. Okay, let's see. Let me see here. All right. Hold, please. Sorry, guys. Computer frozen. And if you can see me, hello. No, that's Sip and Key. I clicked on Sip and Key. Okay. Here's my live. Okay. I can't get over that. This is now an ad is playing. All right. Okay. All right. You guys can see me, but I can't see me. So I guess that's how we got to roll this morning. Oh, that means I can't share my screen. Okay. So let me give you a little breakdown since you can still hear me and see me, but I can't see you. And I have that spinny wheel of death going. Horrible computer. Okay. AmeriCory did a live on Cory's Instagram. And America spent the holidays with Cory and his mom and his dad and his sister, who had made little bracelets. And I think one of the little sister's bracelets said, Amira, see you next Tuesdays. If I say Amira, the word, they'll demonetize me. So she spent Thanksgiving there in Florida, as you guys call it. And they were going out to the club. You can find me at the club. And America and Cory were having drinks. One thing about America, Cory, is now Cory is like cool guy partier. He is having, I'm gonna buy you a drink. Like he's drinking. And I doubt he was like a big partier before. It's kind of like when I started hanging out with my husband. He did not really drink, party. And then I came around and I was like, in my alcoholism, definitely. And I'm like, let's party. And he's like, oh, one glass of wine. I'm like, let's have 5. So I feel like that's where Cory and America are at right now. She's like the fun party girl. And he's just riding the wave. He's riding the wave. So they were pre-gaming. Oh, I remember the days of my 20s pre-gaming. Now pre-gaming is like grabbing maybe I'm going to grab some late night Starbucks. Oh my gosh, I can come back and watch a Christmas movie and add more bulbs to my Christmas tree, pet my dog aggressively, pet my dog. Very different, very, very different. Okay. So, they did a live, and I'm going to put this live up because I don't think it's still up. I think Cory has since deleted it, and I'll add some commentary to it so you can watch the whole thing, but it was over an hour and some of it was kind of good, but Cory likes to stay much more PC than America does, from what I could notice. She was getting more drinks in her, a little more wine, and she wanted to share some info about the show, and I wanted her to as well. And people wanted her to drop some tea from the jury house. And Cory's like, nothing. No, there's no tea. Nothing happened. And America's like, there's some tea. America also did shade Riley and Matt. And this is before Riley came out and said they're not together. And America was kind of like, I mean, were they ever a couple? They're not even a couple. America basically told Riley, you don't go here. You don't go here. This is so weird because I cannot see you guys. I have to look at my phone. So if you see me look down, I'm looking at the comments through my phone. So if there's mods here, sorry, I can't see anything, and I can't put anyone's comment up because I have the spinny thing of death going on in my computer right now. And hopefully this won't be the entire live. So then Joseph, I was going to say Joseph Boza, but that's Joseph Boza in the chat. Joseph from last season calls America while they're live. And America was giddy. And Joseph's like, you guys coming down to Miami or wherever the hell they are. It's like 45 minutes, you're going to take an Uber. You guys can stay at my house. Maybe tomorrow we'll go jet skiing. And America's like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm talking to Joseph. And Joseph's like, you can crash here. You can come pregame here if you guys want a little bit before we go out, because when you're young, no one goes to the club. You don't go to the club at like 9, like I'm here. That's old people stuff. I remember you go late. And if it's a state where stuff's open really late, like a Nevada, Vegas type situation, you might not be going out till like 1 a.m. Oh, those were the days. And so that's kind of the situation they're in. And America's just like, I'll see that's great. I'll see what I'll see what we decide. Maybe, oh my God, I'm talking to Joseph, but we can hear Joseph as she's talking in the phone. And finally, Cory says, maybe you want to take that over there because we can hear you. And Cory is just, honestly, Cory's ruining it. Old Boog is ruining it because America is like, so it might be a nice balance. I get it. You have kind of the politician and just the firecracker, but he's kind of like, go over there. He's ruining her natural. She just wants to be herself and spill. And yes, give us fans the tea. Let us hear Joseph on the phone. I mean, did Joseph probably know we could hear him on a live? Probably not. But that was like the beauty of it. And Cory's like, go over there. And then every time Cory would leave to go get her more alcohol or get himself more alcohol, he'd be like, be good. And she definitely wanted to Spill. So it's a pretty good live. I'll put the entirety of it up, but they're still killing it. Cory's killing it. Now, as for Jared, what do we call Jared? Barrett? Blue, whatever. The little toxic two that started on cheating, Jared and Blue. I don't know about them. I don't know. I was able to find Jared's ex, Mackenzie, her Instagram, and kind of peep that a little bit. And it seems like she's a nail tech, redhead, you know. Suri, lots of comments from Suri, recent comments from Suri, like miss you, whatever their little nickname for her was. And so I don't know really what Blue and Jared are doing, because I feel like with Blue, you're going to get a very social media type presence response. America's like one of the few on the cast and a few people her age who are like in the social media spotlight who are actually going to just be authentically themselves, because the rest of them are so conditioned by this fake persona, you know, and being like, hey, I'm back. I'm Blue, and I'm, you know, this is what I am. Like, girl, Miss Girl. Oh my God. Kitty purr. Like, she's just in character. So, and she'll probably put, if her and Jared are together, she'll probably put it behind a paywall. Let's be honest. Okay. Jag has been going live a lot. There's a Jag live with Felicia. So Jag was with his brother, and it was a very boring live. No offense. They seem like nice people, but very boring. And then Felicia pops up out of nowhere. Felicia is just like popping up, and they're like, oh, Felicia, do you want us to drop the link? And then she's like, okay, hey, okay. And then they start talking game, and I'm like halfway through that live. So I'll have a video coming up about that one too. And, you know, I think Felicia does feel some type of way about some of the house guests as she's finding out more stuff, because apparently Dwayne, her husband, he kept a lot of live feed shit talking videos to show her, allegedly. So, yeah. But they're all kind of in this like, well, we forgive each other. And apparently, no, you did hear this from me. Jag's brother was very PC about this. And he said that Felicia and Jag, was like his spokesperson, Jag has apologized behind the scenes to Felicia. And they have spoken. But they don't want to let that out. It's personal information. And I'm like, what? But we watched all the stuff you'd be apologizing for happen on the live feeds. So you can just tell us. So it was very, very strange. Like, just, it would probably be better if Jag just told us the apology he gave. You know, inquiring minds, nosy minds want to know. So just tell us. But his brother is like being his PR person or something. And so I'm just waiting for Felicia to out that. Felicia's going to do a podcast, you guys. You heard it here first. She's doing a podcast. And they said, what's your podcast going to be called? I don't even know if she said the name. But she's like, I don't know. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of cooking. And I'm just going to have fans ask me questions. And then I'm just going to. So basically, there's like no structure to this podcast. I am so here for a Felicia podcast. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. Again, I can't highlight your comment. I'm still frozen on my end, but I can see your comments on my phone here. I'm here for the Felicia podcast, but I need it to be a little more organized, because you're going to run out of questions from fans. I think in the beginning, focusing on like talking about Big Brother, your real opinions about it, maybe go back with Dwayne and watch some of the stuff, even though you can't go back and watch live feeds anymore. When did this happen? I feel like previous seasons, previously on Big Brother, you have been able to do that. But now all of a sudden, you can't go back in time on the Paramount Plus, on the live feeds, and pick like your date and time to watch. They cut it off. And I don't know when that started happening, but I hate that for us, for the house guests after the fact. So, yeah. So Felicia, I feel like she should obviously do a podcast. It'd be very interesting, and I'll for sure sub up to that, and we can recap. It'll be hilarious because I do have a video here, you guys. And you know what? Great point. Blaine says CBS got your money next. Yes, that's probably what it is. They're like, this ain't forever, okay? They said, this ain't Phaedra, this ain't forever. Okay. So I have a video here and I can't share it, and I hate that, of Felicia. She went live on her Instagram, and half of the live, I'll do a separate video about this, you guys, was upside down. And let me try to pull it up here on Twitter. I'll just pause my own self here. And half of it was upside down until Dwayne told her. So I wish I could share it. So I don't know how long she was on this live. Okay. And I have to be one of those annoying people that holds my phone up to the screen because I can't share my screen right now. So someone, Big Brother Slops in the chat of Felicia said, this is basically the Humiliverse. So she's showing, what is she showing? Some kind of merch, because she said she was going to get merch too, like, come on, God, and Faith of a Mustard Seed. So here's Felicia. If you guys can see this, I can't even see where I'm holding it. And she's upside down. So she's talking away. She's got almost 500 people in her live. And then her husband comes in and says, you're upside down. He said, you're upside down.
I'm looking at it. It's right side up. It's upside down.
She goes, I'm looking at it. It's right side up. The phone's upside down. And then he just turns the phone like this. I'm going to get Nana and Felicia together because I feel like this is every time we go live with Nana. It's great because it's like learning the internet with Nana and with Felicia. So he turns it around and she's just like, are you serious?
The phone was upside. Has the phone been upside down the whole time? So you guys have been looking at me upside down the whole time and I didn't even realize it. Husband. Okay.
She's talking away. And then here comes Dwayne with the faith of a mustard seed. And he says, the phone's upside down. The phone is upside down. And she's like, has it been upside? Okay. The whole time, you guys, the phone was upside down. This is why we need more Felicias in the world. It is, it's so great. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. Obsessed with this. So Felicia's got a podcast. It's going to be so interesting. The first podcast, I'm sure she'll be like, I forgot to hit record. I forgot to hit record. Jamie B says, I miss Nana. Nana and I will be doing something together very, very soon. Nana is so popular and busy and doing stuff with her friends and killing it. And I said, Nana, we miss you. And she's like, okay, I need to come back. I need to come back to my people. I must come back. So 173 in the chat. You guys make sure you smash that like. So that's where we have with Felicia. We have her and Jag talking a little bit of game. I'll be putting up separate videos for that and providing, our little roasting and recapping. So BB postseason 25, I think Blue and America still aren't following each other. America's not following Cameron. Cory's following Cameron because, I like to just go check it out and see who's following who. Cameron's doing some Instagram lives as America's favorite, as our favorite, allegedly. Allegedly, he's our favorite. Maybe to some. He's not mine. But God bless. He's doing his lives. Matt's living the single life. Jag and his brother they're probably going to do a podcast. They're into real estate, taking over the world. Jared, I don't know what Jared's doing with Blue. Who knows about that? Sari is off with Honey. She posted a video of how good it is to be back with Honey at a fancy restaurant they were at, drinking wine. And she said, they can't tell me how much wine I can have and how much wine I can't have. So Sari is just so happy to be out of that house. Now, I do wonder the state of the Felicia and Sari friendship because I don't think it's at a great point right now. I'm sorry to report that. I don't think it is, but I think we'll find out more as postseason goes on. Bowie Jane is intense. Bowie Jane, she went to visit Jag in Washington and she was like, oh, this is intense, Jag. I can't believe it. This is Washington? Can I DJ? She's looking to DJ. They went to a foosball game. They got recognized. Looked like they had a lot of fun. Bowie Jane's like, this is far better than winning $750,000, ne? I like this. This is fun. Those people are still in my house renting it, so I can stay with you, Jag. So now she's trying to get in with the Baines family. Bowie Jane's trying to get a cut of that $750K. She was like, Jag, how has your game changed? And I'm going to say for the better when you join the mafia with money. That'll never get freaking old. I mean, one day it will get old, but not now. Blaine says Cameron's soon to be a huge movie star. Yeah, he wants to be a huge movie star. He wants to be on Yellowstone. We'll see. Cory was in their Instagram live. He was kind of shading the what was they called? The nether regions. Not the nether, what was it called? The Netherlands. No, that's not it, Jolene. The nether region, right? That sounds bad. We've talked about this. And how nothing happened there. And yeah, it just one day it just disappeared. They were off in the Netherlands, the nether regions, the nether whatever. And now they're done. And we never heard of it again. We also have the Big Brother reindeer games starting soon. Who's excited? Yay. I mean, we'll make fun of it. It'll be fun. The Netherverse, nether regions, Netherlands. I forget what it's called. They did nothing with that. That made no damn sense. So lots of Big Brother postseason Instagram lives that I'll be posting soon. Now, there was more things that I wanted to share with you guys. I wanted to talk about the lady on the plane who almost pissed in the middle of the aisle. I wanted to talk, but I can't share anything on my screen. So that's where we're at with that. That's kind of where we're at because let me see if I can shut it down. This might take me out. No, I can't even close anything. It's just the circle of death. The circle of death. Yeah. So I can't even look up. Let me see if there's anything else I wanted to. There's a bladder emergency on the plane. Let's see what else I want. If I wanted to share these videos and we could react to them, but my computer is it's like okay, what's this one? Then I wanted to talk about there was allegedly a naked man. A guest got naked on It's a Small World at Disneyland. That never happens when I'm there. I don't know why, but never. He looks a little. No shade, all shade. No offense, all offense. He looks a little like Richard Ramirez, but I don't know. I'm just looking at a very grainy screenshot. So he got booted because, according to TMZ, it's a small and naked world. And he was just walking around. And if you've ever been on It's a Small World, it's already trippy as hell. So you see a naked serial killer walking around and you're like, I'm sorry, what? So prevert to the max over here with that guy. Let's see. I do have a little audio, I think, of the Felicia and Jag thing we could talk about. But again, also the lady on the airline who was like, I gotta pay now. And then she pulled down her pants and tried to pop a squat in the middle of the aisle. And one of the other passengers kind of went to slap her, disgusting. Like she would get pee on you. I mean, what kind of UTI does she have that she had to have UTI. It had to be painful or something. Because who would do that? But again, they charge you more for, airlines and flights now, but they don't. It's not a nice ride. It is like a big piss machine, all the airplanes. You're tight in there. You're just you're jam-packed. Ticket prices are high. They charge you for everything. Oh, did you bring a cup of coffee? You're going to have to check that. Okay, that's going to be an extra $50. And you have no leg room. And the bathrooms are already so tiny. And they always stink. And it's just a horrible experience. They need to make airplanes a little more. I mean, they need to make them nice again. I don't know if they were ever nice. Maybe back in the day. I feel like in movies, they always look nice. But they're horrible. All right? And Maybe pretty soon they're going to charge you to use the restroom. I mean, planes are already horrible. I mean, people, they lose all civility. Everyone thinks only they're in a hurry. Here's the one thing I'll never understand about airlines, and it bothers me in airplanes and people. You should treat getting off the plane like you do at church. You know, when you go to church, and I don't know if this is at all churches, but when I was growing up going to church, they would go pew by pew. You leave in a respectful manner. But no, there's always some lady way in the back who's like, or some guys like, I need to get up there. And then people they're intimidating. You know, they stand up right by your seat and you're still sitting down because the plane doors just opened. Sometimes they haven't even opened and they're already breathing down your neck, like, so they can run in front of you. And it's like, no, I have to step out, grab from the overhead compartment, make sure stuff doesn't fall on my head. I have to squeeze out of this tiny area that I almost don't fit in. Give me a minute. It needs to go. The first row, you go. Second row, you go. Third row, you go. Fourth row, you go. Is a mess. And people, they have no civility. And when someone does that to me, sometimes I start a petty party. I will take my time getting my bag. Oh, is that my bag? Is it that? Oh, which one's my bag? Is that, I can't lift it. Can someone help me? I mean, it's what those people deserve. I know everyone pays when you do that, so it's not the best thing to do, but it is awful how people like breathe down your neck, like, and they're just like this on you, and it's like, hello, panakuchen. We just had a panakuchen. Back up. We'll all get off the plane, but you're going to. It's kind of like those people when lanes have to merge into one, and if every car just lets one person in, it would go really fast. But since people are like, no. We all sit there and it becomes stop and go traffic. And I do know there's always that one asshole who sees the sign coming that the lane's turning into one lane. But they're like, I'm going to ride it. I'm going to go all the way to the end and speed up. Or there's the car that gets out of the line and then goes up and sneaks in. There's always going to be one of those assholes. I get it. But we just let one car in at a time. One car. Then everyone. It's like basic math or something, you guys. I'm not sure. How about the 6'5" guy who reclines in front of you? Here's the thing with reclining. Apparently there's this new trend for people that if someone reclines, people will like kick the back of your chair. Cause like, don't recline. Here's my thing. That's the airline's issue. You got to be able to recline. I think we all need to like protest that shit or something because we can't be fighting each other if we're reclining. We have to fight the airline, fight the power, you know? We got to Chuck D that shit because why are they making us so close to each other when we're reclining? What is going on? What's happening? It's a mess. It's a mess. So now people are fighting over, they're like, it's so rude to recline. And I get it because they're 6'5" and, you know, but even my 5'7" ass, if you recline, people are like, ugh. Why is the recline there then? Airlines need to knock that shit off because you are asking people to pee in your aisles. You are asking people to start fights. You wonder why people are like loud praying on flights or peeing in the aisle or getting into fights or going, that mother effer is not real. It's not real. That lady who freaked out on the plane, she wasn't talking about a person. She was talking about her seat. She was like, I can't believe that my seat is real. We can barely recline. We're on top of each other. It's too small. And she just saw the airline for what it was. Horrible. You know? So that's what she was saying. She's like, this can't be real. I couldn't have paid $550 for that mother ever to barely recline and have no leg room. And you tell me I got to put my bag underneath the seat? Hardly a bag can fit underneath the seat. Hardly anything can fit underneath the seat. Hardly your feet can fit underneath the seat. Yeah, Blaine says if we all recline, everyone's comfortable. Yeah, make room. It's crazy. Flights are expensive and there's no room. And that's what that lady really saw that day. She didn't see a ghost. She didn't see the Illuminati. She saw the airline for what it was. She woke up from the Matrix or in the Matrix or whatever, she took the red pill and she was like, they're making it smaller and smaller and smaller. And then if you get the seats all the way in the back, you're just up against the toilet wall. You're up against the shit tank. Oh my God. I hate that. My family, sometimes when they travel, they like to pick the seats in the back of the plane. I'm like, you're by the hot box. That's the shit box in there. No. They're like, well, I like being in the back. I'm like, there should be a little space between us and our own excrement. You know, what are we? We treat, I mean, and we should treat animals better than we treat humans, but we treat like bugs better than that. Because you are right up against the poo-poo door. I do not want to be up against the poo-poo door. Joleen, there's plenty of room in first class. Sometimes there's not even first class anymore. And I don't have first class money like that. I've taken first class a couple times, but I wish I could just take it all the time. I mean, maybe one day maybe one day we'll all be there. I don't know. But I'm not killing it like that. So I can't do that. But there's not always first class. Even if you take like Southwest, you think the front is like first class because you get in that A. If you get A 1 and 2 at Southwest, what kind of devil work are you doing? Who are you screwing that you got A 1 and 2 and 3? And it's Southwest, right? The one where you get the section A, section B, section C. And if you're in C, change your flight because it's a free for all. So you get in the plane, and you know A gets to pick their seats first. Any seat, anywhere. Even movie theaters have assigned seats, but Southwest like, nah, fuck it. We're just gonna do sections. A, you can pick. And then B, okay, you could still get an aisle, probably not going to get a window. And by C, you're by the poop box. Change your flight. I see people who are new to flying Southwest, and they're like, hop in C, and they're like, so where's my seat? And I'm like, by the pooper. Get back there. So they charge you to check in early so you can get in A or B, so you don't get stuck in C. But some people don't know. Some people don't know. The hot box diaries, Julius. Yes. Tammy says, I hate the poo-poo seats. Nose plug should be handed out. Kirk says, isn't the poo-poo door Bravo's next show? Probably. Well, Pam, who do you know? Or are you just like on it like that, where you are logging in really early and getting that A? Yeah, walking past first class. It's rough. I'm like, one day I'll be you. One day I'll be you 24/7. One day I'll be you. My mother-in-law is like, she's got like the status, the super status where she gets first class all the time, where she's got like, I think she's almost to 1 million miles because she travels so much for work. And so when we travel with her, we'll get the first class. And when me and my husband, I don't think I rode first class until in my 30s. I don't think. And it changed my life. I looked at my husband, Chad, and I'm like, what are we doing? We're doing something wrong. We got to change our professions. We got to do something right. We got to have a better savings account or something, because there were hot towels. There was leg room. There was glassware. It was amazing. I mean, first class will change your life. I hate that it exists and that we all can't have it, but it'll change your life. Oh my gosh. Mm-hmm. Joseph says, if somebody has a bowel movement, you are praying to Jesus. You always smell it. You always smell it. Or when people start lining up for the bathroom and you're in that back row, you're always going to either smell the bathroom or smell the people who are like, I gotta go right now. I got the tingle, Blaine. Mm-hmm. Big seats. Oh, they treat you so nice. They're so nice to you. There's like, hello. And I'm like, hi. You get multiple beverages. You get like beverages before you even take off. They come over. You get snacks. I got socks one time. I think Delta gave me socks. I still have them. Was it Delta? I think it was Delta or American. Oh, and then, sometimes I pay the little extra to get in when I was traveling more for comedy, I would pay the extra like $50 or something to get in their little back rooms. Have you guys ever been in the back rooms? You guys are probably like, yeah, we know about that, Joleen. But airlines have these at airports. If you don't know, maybe there's someone who doesn't know. They have these areas like a Delta, American Airlines. They have a back room, right? And some of these airports, the back room is like the secret garden. You go back there, they have private restrooms. They have restroom attendants. They have like free food. I mean, it's not free because you're paying for it. So if you're like a member, I think you can be like a member. So every time you go to these airports, you can just don't have to hang out with the regular people. You can go in these secret back rooms and there's like comfortable couches and they have eggs Benedict sometimes and little buffets of food and your own bathrooms and maybe even a shower back there. I've done that a few times and I didn't even want to go on my flight. I was like, I hope I missed my flight. It was better than my house. The stuff they had and the food they had. Oh, yes, Ryan. Delta has a full-blown buffet back there. And I got socks. Yep, I think that's where I got socks. And I was like, I need to do this all the time. Now, I don't know how much it costs, but I think if there's a lot of people who travel for, business, I think they all probably do that because you're at these airports and it's a hard knock life at these airports. So you would definitely want to go back. I mean, everyone's just happy. People are like sleeping. There's actual couches, there's space, there's food, there's drinks are flowing. You can have wine if you want. Obviously, not me, the alcoholic, but back in the day, I would have taken full advantage of that. Yeah, Julia says back room equals pineapple. There's also, you can swing back there if you want to trading spouses room. It's everything. Oh, yes. Oh, Pam knows about the good life. Pam says, yes, the Delta Club. And there's never a poo-poo smell. Every time I've went in these rooms, I've never smelt any doo-doo. Never. It's a champagne room. Jada, I'm telling you, Jada, I had no idea until I really started traveling for comedy. And then, you get little tips. Other comedians give you tips and they're like, hey, and let's say you're at an airport and they cancel a flight or you have like a really long layover or something. Find out if your airline has one of these little clubs. And you can pay a daily rate. And I think for Delta, I paid $50 or 20, I don't remember. Worth it. # worth it. Because I've been stuck at an airport. I've spent the night at the SFO. Chell and I got stuck at San Francisco one time and we slept on the floor. I think everyone who travels has probably had an incident like that. So uncomfortable. But if I was stuck back there, I'd be like, I don't care if we ever leave. I live here now. I would have paid rent at the Delta Club. It was so nice. Oh, so nice. Back room rendezvous. Yes, Julius. That's the life, you guys. That is the life. All right. Well, I think we've been live for about an hour. I don't know. I wanted to share more, but I feel like we had a good talk. We talked a little BB. I'm going to be back Friday with another No Offense, All Offense, where I'll really be able to share things and videos and my screen. Hopefully I'll be able to end this live because I don't even know how I'm going to do that. And I'll be back tonight for Housewives of Beverly Hills. I'll be posting more videos with these Big Brother Instagram lives. Let me know if you guys like that and I'll keep it up. Hit the like on your way out. Shout out to everyone who joined the live chat. Shout out to my mods. Shout out to everyone who became a member or is a member of my channel or my Patreon. And also thank you for the super chats. I wish I could pull those up. I can do nothing, but we're getting back on track with our morning show, you guys. But this damn computer now awkwardly watch me try to, I don't know how I'm going to, how do you control alt a Mac? I forget. I legit have no idea. So if you have the spinny wheel of death, I'm going to have to Google. You guys are just going to be here with me. I can't even do my outro. Okay. How do you close I love my Google times. A Mac when it's frozen. Okay. Or frozen, as I wrote. Okay. You can force a shutdown if necessary. For example, if your Mac becomes unresponsive, mine has, by pressing and holding the power button until your Mac shuts down. Okay, that's what we're going to do. I think I knew that. But when you're on the spot, I get a little nervous. I got stage fright, you guys. I can't pee because I got stage fright because you guys are here and I want to seem cool. All right. I'm going to hold. What did they say? Hold the power button on my actual computer. Okay. You guys, thank you. Enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. And I'm shutting down. All right, I did it on my phone, and now I have to really end the live. Okay, let me see if I can find my outro. You guys are such buddies for sticking with me, and you can see my audio avatar, this little guy. All right, enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Love to you all. Bye.
If you like what you see,